Working out of the gun, Sanders. Brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he's got it, it's in close.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Schmidt connects. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches. Frankly, the whole team and head coaches all on point. Just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Garindo to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
start a hit, it's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space. He sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
16, 49ers
8. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.